Okay, we're now here for a setup so temporary and so obscene and so crazy, it might just work. System's here. Underneath that, heat tower, heat pipe thing is a Pentium G3220. And here's the Core i7 4790K. You can't see that? You still can't see that? You're not going to see that. Okay. But yeah. Water pump off, all the other things still on. GTX 275 is still in there. So, it didn't explode yet. Lights up there are on. Time to hit delete until there's no tomorrow. Now if the Pentium is being recognized at full speed, then we'll know that it's the processor. It was either being thermally throttled or something else. It did boot up, that's a good thing. $3 GHz. It's recognizing that. CPU status is only at 800 megahertz. Now I'm thinking it's the motherboard, because the Pentium is only at that too. Only one way to find out. BIOS battery is out and reset. That's the last thing I had an option. I tried everything else. $800 megahertz. Same thing. That's a clear CMOS everything battery. Button. Maybe. We're gonna see if that did anything. Answer, probably no. If it's no, then I don't know what to do. $800 megahertz still. The BIOS wouldn't lie. It is 100% default now. Even the memory, it should be running at double that speed exactly. And it's not. I must have done something to the board when I put it in the case. So that could mean that this CPU is still good. That's what I'm hoping. The Pentium's reading, but it's only reading at 800 megahertz, the same disappointing speed I've been having all week. Well, I guess we're kind of back to square one, aren't we? I'm gonna get another SoC board, which is the absolute last thing I wanted to do. Like, I had a list of things I would want to try to do, but that was absolutely the last one. I swapped out the CPU, and that was already too much, I thought, but apparently it needs more attention. Yeah, I didn't even have the thing screwed down. It was just sitting on because super temporary marked mode 2. This is the problem you get when building your own computer. You always have the chance of screwing everything up. Only thing left to do is sell the board off for parts. Hardest thing to do will be to get the CPU power connectors off, but that can wait for another day, because it's midnight. No, it's not a school night, it's a weekend, but it's something I don't want to deal with. The CPU fan headers are also up there. So this seems to be about as taken apart as I can get it right now. Such a disappointment. I was going to get the SoC version of the X99. Yeah, the X99 Gigabyte board. I had something over here, a cover for the CPU, but I guess it's gone. I had a motherboard around here someplace that was for a second gen, over the 1151, 1156, 1155, they're all the same. I found it, hang on. I guess it's ready to be sold off as parts. Let's see if I can get the board out while leaving the pump and everything in there. But yeah, disappointments all around for the Gigabyte board. I made sure to be extremely careful with it. I put it on cardboard, I wore a ear strap, and I wore, well, it was on the table, not on carpet. It didn't get shocked. It should have been good to go. I guess something just got dinged up. Well, thanks. Game Boy out. See you next time.